What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. Wow, another SKX video. Even I'm getting sick of the SKX. Psych! So this is gonna be a bit of a part 2 from yesterday's video. If you haven't seen that yet, go ahead, click the link in the description below to check it out. I wasn't even gonna make this video today, but it seems like every time I make a video about the Seiko SKX, I get some complaints. It's 4:47 p.m. Let's get down to business. So guys, I've been getting some awesome nicknames in the comment section. Triple T, T3, Jew. The last one is actually the most accurate. But yeah guys, keep them coming. I'm loving the nicknames. T3 so far is my favorite, but you know what else is happening in the comment section? Whenever I mention the SKX, it gets a lot of praise, but also it's been getting a fair amount of complaints. Now the vast majority of people complaining about the Seiko SKX will in one breath bash the watch, and then in the next breath they'll admit they've never owned one and they won't ever own one because it's a crappy watch and the movement won't hack and blah 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 blah. So although I'd first urge those people to be a little bit more open-minded and get close to the watch, I feel that their complaints are worth addressing. So far and away, the most common complaint about the Seiko SKX is the outdated movement. So okay, the 7S26 movement does not hack, there is no hand wind function, but that doesn't mean it's outdated. It's just a simple movement, and guess what? To some people, that's appealing. To myself and many other Seiko SKX owners, the sheer simplicity of the Seiko SKX is something to appreciate. Look, the Seiko SKX is a watch without very many bells and whistles. It's tough as nails, it looks good, you know it's gonna work. There's a reason it's one of the most iconic tool watches. So the next complaint I hear about is the misaligned chapter rings. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, I've never personally seen an SKX with a misaligned chapter ring, and I never even heard about the issue until I started a YouTube channel and started getting some of these comments. But I will concede there are instances of this happening. So here's what I'll say about it. The Seiko SKX is manufactured in enormous quantities, it's been sold in enormous quantities, and the vast majority of people who own one have not encountered this issue. So is it okay that this happens at all? Well, to be totally honest, I'd be upset if I found one with a misaligned chapter ring. But when you consider the sheer amount of SKXs that exist, and you factor in the amount of people who own one and aren't complaining about this issue, I'd say this issue is not as common as the naysayers would have you believe. I mean, Rolex has had some issues in the past with the print on their dials being a little bit inconsistent, but does that mean it happens a lot? No. Does that mean it happens most of the time? No, but there are mistakes that do happen. And then, you know, I'll get some comments of people telling me that they could find so many other better watches than the SKX for the same amount of money. Really? A watch with an in-house automatic movement, a day and a date function with a 200-meter water resistance rating, an ISO rated case with the same amount of history and proof of quality as the Seiko SKX for under $200? I don't know. So are some Seiko SKXs being released with imperfections? Yes. Should we still hold Seiko accountable for these mistakes? Absolutely. And let's be honest, is the Seiko SKX absolutely perfect in every way? Yep. Alright guys, I know this video is going to ruffle a lot of feathers. Bring it on, guys. Let me know in the comments section, do your worst. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I'm glad to hear you guys are having as much fun with this channel as I am. I'm just having an absolute blast, and I'm glad to share it with you. So guys, with that being said, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, click that subscribe button. It takes 1 second and it helps me out a ton. And while you're at it, click that little bell icon so you do not miss an episode of The Time Teller. There is just so much more awesome content on the way, and you don't want to miss it. I'm telling you, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with other watch enthusiasts, other people that you think would enjoy this. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.